Okay, so I figured I'd do a little showcase on my league starter for Metamorph League, since I have been just winging it. I wanted to make a raider and use Burning Arrow, and this is just kinda the character I ended up with, and I'm happy enough with it that I feel showcasing it is worth doing. So this is just a white map, tier 14, and I'm doing this because I have Dorx at the end at Awakening 8. So I figured I'll do the map clear as well as the boss, so you get both perspectives, and I'll link to the character and gear, and maybe even set up a path of building in the description. I'm not really sure if a path of building is going to explain much, since, well,
my mana is gone.
path of building doesn't really calculate stuff that this build does very well. I've also changed my setup a lot recently, so I'm not sure if my DPS will be any good on Dorx. So let's see.
I've killed countless thousands. What's one more?
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Oh, and I have the Awakener. I think I'll swap my setup around a little bit for Awakener and see if I can do him. I actually haven't tried him with my current explosive arrow setup, so we'll see how that works out as well, and I'll just post it as a separate video since I don't know how to edit things. I'll just finish this map and then take a quick look at the character. Okay, so it works out fairly well. I started out just doing a burning arrow. Where is it? There we go. But I got a bit sick of doing gem swaps for single target damage, so I ended up getting a Quill Rain with explosive arrow, and explosive arrow is even just level 20, so there's quite a lot more potential there as my swap slot. So I basically just map around and do burning arrow, and then when I want to do single target I go with the explosive arrow. I get some extra damage through Elemental Equilibrium and Malachite's Artifice and Stormbrand, which is also very handy for proccing Elemental Overload. I use Lionized Pause for a Curse on Hit setup, Mana Management and Blind to become a little bit more tanky. And other than that, of course, Jadian Dawn for the faster burn rate. And I'm still using a helmet with the burning arrow debuff effect, even though with my current setup it would make more sense to do explosive arrow duration. This is my passive tree, just path out on from ranger and all the way over here and down to magmatic strikes. So it's a lot of pathing, and the build doesn't really feel good at all until you get some of the gear going and everything. I won't say that this is the right choice for this kind of character, but it's where I'm at currently, and I feel the balance between tankiness, clear speed, and boss killing potential is satisfying at the moment. And I'll go ahead and get my sulfur flask and give Awakener a try. So unless it's a complete train wreck, I'll post that one as well.